I'm Torey Pudwill. I started a brand called Thank You Skateboards. This is good work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Why, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Keep the door shut, make sure all the product stays nice and fresh. Give you the tour of the warehouse that we work out of for Thank You Skateboards. My big brother, Jesse, what's coming down the pipeline?
We're booking up holiday right now.
Yep.
22's already in the works and just keeps going.
Sounds about right. This is where the magic happens. Classic. This is the thank you room. This is where it all started for us. We just had this wall filled with decks. Just 2 weeks ago, all these stacks in the middle of the room were up to here. I would love to show you this board right here because it matches my t-shirt. All these boards here are all spoken for. Working hard in the back, getting these things boxed up, shipped out, on their way to the skate shops. And this is the warehouse. And that's where you got your boys back here. We call these guys the warehouse foos. We got boards stacked up to the roof. Not today because we just shipped like what, 4,000 or 5,000 in the last 2 weeks. Check it out, check it out, check it out. This is the newest product, dude. Snow Cloudy chain. Just some fun stuff for the kids, you know. Gage, Slick Rick, crushing it on customer service. How many thank you emails you handled today? None? Because we got no issues over here.
That's a good answer, exactly.
Tons of boards, tons of sizes, tons of fun. It's for everyone. I go skate, I work on the computer, on the business side of things, and I like to come in here later at night, and that's when I get my hands dirty working on the machine here. I've never operated this machine before, so I had to learn from scratch, which took a lot of time to feel like I've mastered the craft. I enjoy and take a lot of pride in the quality of the boards that we print here in-house, and it feels good, just like doing a trick. It's like such a good sense of accomplishment. I think the reason why I chose to start my own skateboard company was just because that is the heart and soul of what I do. I don't think there's anything that's like more true to the roots than doing like a core skateboard brand. The biggest support I had was Daewon Song, and Daewon being by my side, having my back, that was the biggest inspiration. Daewon and I were on the same shoe company, DVS, for 10 years. Traveling the world, skating, working on videos, and then eventually I got on his brand, Almost, and that to me was an honor because that was like, I got jumped into the family, and that's what skateboarding is all about, is family. So to just be involved on a team that was Daewon's company, it was an honor. And then it came that time where making a career decision to move on and leave Almost when I got on Plan B. It was hard to do, it was really tough. Daewon's always had my back. So to leave was like, it's not something I wanted to do, but when it came down to it, you know, everything was cool. We were still homies. Not that I wanted to leave Plan B either. I skated for Plan B for 7 solid years. Everything during that time I'm so grateful and honored for. Those guys really lifted my spirits, my skating, my career. That was my family. I didn't have a choice but to leave if I wanted to start my own company, doing my own thing and having the opportunity to grow and start a new family. So for me, it was, you know, definitely an honor that Daewon and I got to reconnect, that he trusted and believed in what I wanted to do. It meant a lot to me. We're partners in this company. I run everything by Daewon. I don't want there to be any surprises. I don't want Daewon to feel like he's left out or not involved. I trust his opinion. If he says something's whack, then I'm like, oh man, I thought this was sick. I thought you were gonna like this, dude. If he's not into it, then I'm not into it. I never would have thought in a million years that I'd be starting a board company with Daewon. We started Grizzly for fun. Being so focused on skateboarding and traveling and filming, I was never really at the forefront of the business for Grizzly. I was more the face of Grizzly. But I always took interest into how the business worked. I just didn't understand it until I wanted to start Thank You. I wanted to start it from scratch, and I wanted to do it on my own because I had a vision of how I would run a business. Thank You wasn't something that I wanted to start to get rich from. It wasn't something I wanted to start to make it the biggest company out there. My goal was to be accepted by skateboarding and have the brand actually become a staple in the game. Just to let people know that we're here to stay. You know, I'm not here to just start a brand where it comes and goes. I want it to be here for a long time coming. It's just cool, like the support that we've gotten worldwide. But like, we're not trying to be in your face like we're like the biggest company out there. You know, me and Daewon are just having fun, and we're doing it ourselves with the help of our best friends. When I started Thank You, I wanted to learn how everything was done first, just to know everything that goes into a company, every role, how much work it takes, and what it takes to get it done. You don't want to underpay somebody, and you don't want to overpay somebody. It was important for me to learn all of this myself. At first, it's the scariest because you don't know what you're doing, and once you make a mistake, you learn from that. And I've had to do that in all areas, just trying to realize what I can and can't do. I do all sales, international, distributors, and more of the big box retailers. But when it came down to like the heart and soul, the core skate shops, I got on the phone, I called up a skate shop. The buyer told me, hey, what's it like for you to be calling shops and do the sales? And I'm like, but to say the truth, I'm a little bit nervous, and this is actually my first one. So I can send you a link to our catalog if you're down to put in an order, and that would be rad if you're down to check it out. He's like, for sure, I'll contact you when we're ready. And he never hit me back. I knew it was something I couldn't take on because it's a full-time job. I have to skate, and I gotta run the company. Doing sales was something I could not do. I had the thought with my brother because he used to be a buyer, working at the skate lab, managing the skate park, being a buyer for the shop, dealing with all of these accounts, Jim Thiebaud at Deluxe, NHS, Girl Chocolate, all the footwear companies. In business, I look up to those companies. The skate lab closed its doors after 21 years, so he was left without a job. He started selling stuff so quick, the brand was performing so well that it, for me, became so much more work. All right, now I'm invoicing, chasing payments, getting all the information stored. We had nothing left to sell. He was looking at me like, I just want to sell more stuff. And I'm like, hey, Jesse, I think you need to cool it a little bit on sales because you're selling too much stuff. I think we just need to chill and calm down for a little bit. But it's rad, he loves it, and I just love being able to connect with my brother on something that we're both so interested in. The way that I operate as a skateboarder has helped me so much in business, just being savage, the way that I battle, the way that I'll fight, you know, especially for Daewon, my other team riders, you know, being on both ends of the coin is really rad because the harder I work for the brand, the more of an opportunity I can create here for me and my team to be able to go continue doing what we love. As pro skateboarders, to skate, travel, hang with the fans, get footage, release video parts, that's success.